Thank you guys for tuning in to another video. We officially hit over 100 subscribers, so I want to say thank you to all of you and welcome to everybody that's new. If you don't know, my name is TJ and I have a Stage 3 Volkswagen GTI and a Stage 3 Audi TT RS, which I'm driving right now. I like to do part reviews, how-to videos, POV drives like this one, and just have a good time with cars. So if you're into any of that, and subscribe for more videos like this. Okay, so in today's video, I'm going to be talking about what I learned after owning a supercar killer for almost a year. But before I get into that, I need to give you a little back history that led me into buying this car in the first place. So it all started for me when I was in high school, and I had a few friends that had some cool cars. They started modifying their cars and it really piqued my interest early on. After high school, I was on my second Volkswagen that I put every single paycheck into modifying. From the suspension to stage 2 tune, all the way to redoing the headliner with a plaid. All my buddies started getting Volkswagens and we really started diving into the car culture. The car scene was blowing up and it was about 2012, and we found ourselves heading to H2O 2 years in a row. We came back motivated every time to keep building our cars and fueling our passion. That time in my life is really what gave me a love for European cars, from their look to the way the car drives and feels from the inside. If a car doesn't move me, then I don't want to own it. It has to give me a certain feeling, the feeling of freedom and inspiration. A car isn't something that I buy for anybody else but myself in the way that it enhances my day. And that is exactly why I bought a TTRS, a fully built one for that matter, mainly because I'm so busy with work that I wanted something that I can enjoy right off the bat. So the first thing that I learned after driving this car is that even with all the clean body lines, gorgeous interior, and it being super fast, is that I quickly realized that for me, it wasn't necessarily about all that. I mean, the car is super fun, it looks amazing, don't get me wrong, but I don't need an expensive car to get the feeling that I'm after. Yes, the car definitely gave me the feeling, but when I compare it to my 2011 Stage 3 GTI, I get relatively the same feeling. They are two different cars. Front-wheel drive manual with around 415 wheel horsepower versus all-wheel drive automatic with around 800 horsepower. Basically, I thought I was gonna hop in my Audi and immediately feel a feeling that I never felt before, and boy was I wrong. I have a lot of people ask me which car is more fun to drive, and to be honest, I always have a really hard time answering that, or it may change day to day. So the second thing is that this car gets a lot of attention. I am guessing the wing doesn't help. In particular, I like to keep a low profile when driving and just enjoying the road, and definitely cannot do that in my Audi. It kind of makes me feel awkward because it draws so much attention. I can understand why a lot of celebrities want to drive basic normal cars. I could definitely see how some people may want something like this so that they can maybe boost their confidence or ego, and I'm not saying that everybody is like this, I'm simply saying that I'm not. I do find it really interesting how different the amount of attention is when I drive my GTI versus my Audi TT. There's honestly just a different level of respect that comes with it, and that kind of ticks me off because mainly I don't think that's how it should be. That's why when I'm in my Audi and I see another car guy with a GTI, a Mazda, Subaru, or anything that I can tell they put their passion into, I'll give a little wave. I feel like it always catches them off guard, not expecting me to pay attention to them like I'm above them or something. It's just a car shouldn't reflect negativity. Lastly, I want to touch on the horsepower side of things. Now, this may sound arrogant, but I don't know how else to say it. I am a guy who likes driving on the highway and seeing another car and hopefully racing or doing a quick pull, but it does get pretty boring because the car is so dang fast. There really just aren't that many high-end cars that I run into on the road, and when I do, they're just a bunch of old men that don't want to have any fun. No offense. I like being in my GTI because it's an underdog and people don't expect it to pull as much as it really does. So my conclusion to this video is if you guys and girls are out there enjoying your rides and doing what you can with what you have, or maybe you already have something really nice, try to focus on being content with that, because I can tell you from experience that the grass is not always greener on the other side. Now, I don't regret buying my car at all, but just just know that I respect you and your build. And that feeling that you get when driving or building your car is your passion. And that isn't going to change just because you get something bigger and better. So I'll end with this. For me, I can have the same amount of fun in my 2011 GTI with 120,000 miles that I can in my 2021 800 horsepower Audi. It's not the drive, it's the driver. So that's it for today's video. Give a like if you share the same passion for cars that I do, and subscribe for more videos like this one, and also drop a comment on what car you drive and what is your passion and motivation behind it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.